Hi viewers, I got a manual Petcock put on and I've actually added that little bolt because it was really difficult to get to with gloves on to actually turn it to reserve. So that's my quick fix for now. But what I'm going to do is the dealer says that it's exactly the same reserve amount as the original, but I'm not 100% sure or convinced. So what I'm going to do is I'll drain the tank out from reserve and then measure exactly how much is left in reserve to try and work out how much I'll have in reserve and how much I have in the main tank, just so when I run out I know how much I've got left. So let's start that. I'll just have to take off the hose and put another hose on and just drain it into a bottle. So let's go and get that set up. Okay, what I'm going to do is turn it on and drain what's left of the main tank into this bottle. So all I'll have left in there is a reserve, and then I'll measure how much is drained out after that. We'll see this is just about stopped. So we'll go and find a measuring jug, something to measure what's left in reserve. Okay, so I've got this measuring jug here, 250 up to 1 litre, and we'll put it into there and have a quick look, and then maybe even measure it in a more accurate vessel. So there you go, it's about maybe a litre. I think it's supposed to be 2.7, so I'm going to pull out the Petcock and actually see. The dealer told me that it was exactly the same as the old one, when obviously isn't, because I think it's supposed to be 2.7. I'm going to double check and then I'll challenge the dealer on that again. So I was told by the dealer that the amount to reserve and tank was exactly the same. Obviously when you look at it, it's nothing alike. The fuel little filters are just a mess. I might actually swap them over. Yeah, unbelievable, blown away. Don't even know what to say. Nothing was as it was explained or promised. So given that this Petcock they gave me was such poor quality, as you can see by the collapsed filter, I've decided to try and modify the one that come with the bike. So I've worked out that there's a little screw in there. I should be able to just bolt that straight to the outside. I'll block that off. This is exactly the right thread, stainless steel. I'll just cut it to size, and that should actually seal it all up and actually make the original Petcock work. I don't know why these guys didn't think of that, but let's give that a go. Okay guys, so if you're wondering, I've actually modified that. You can see I've got a stainless steel bolt with sealant on in there. That should block anything coming out of the vacuum tube. Should just be manual now. This is the diaphragm, this is the little valve, and this is a little spacer that normally sits in here that makes that vacuum Petcock work. So all little things to go wrong. So I'm going to try replacing this one back in the bike because it's much better quality, and see if I can turn this vacuum one into a manual Petcock. See if that works. Thanks. So what I'm doing now is just making sure that the internals of the tap work, and that reserve is reserve and on's on, and it doesn't have any sort of internal bypasses that I didn't realise. So just put 5 litres in, run it out to reserve, and then turn reserve on and make sure that I get extra fuel. So let's see how that pans out.